This is called the Loupe, and it's one of my all-time favorite tools. It's basically a little personal magnifying glass that comes with a bunch of different magnifications. I use it whenever I work on anything small, especially mechanical watches and small electronics. It just lets you get a little bit of a closer look, because with something like mechanical watches, the parts are very, very small. They're like $10 on Amazon. The way you normally use them is put them in your eye socket like this, and they kind of just hold themselves in there. What this question is pertaining to is this little wire piece that I use for mine. It's super simple. The wire holds the loop, and it just wraps around your head and holds on with tension. The idea here is you have immediate access to the loop whenever you need it. You don't need to go searching for it on your bench. You don't need to pick it up, fit it in your eye. You need to see something up close, pull it down, you're done with it, put it up. I think I got the wire piece on Amazon. It was like 10 bucks. I'll put a screenshot up here. Would highly recommend. This is by far my favorite type of practical 3D printing. Building perfectly fitting storage solutions for literally anything you own. I actually just did one of these. Now, it's not nail polish, but it's actually pretty similar. So something you guys probably don't know about me is I'm a hobbyist watchmaker. I restore and repair old vintage mechanical watches. Hence the Loupe. One of your most important tools in watchmaking is lubricant and oils, and there's a whole bunch of different types. Now, I needed to somehow keep all these little bottles together, and I also needed them to fit perfectly in their little spot in the drawer, so I printed this little caddy. It took like 2 minutes to design. It's just a few squares with some holes in it, but it's such a game changer. It holds all these little guys in nice and secure. This thing has been an absolute lifesaver. For context, these watchmaking oils are a fortune. This is like $400 worth of oil right here. I would cry if I lost one or spilled one over, but that's not gonna happen because they're locked in. One of my favorite examples of these types of prints are these custom pegboard things I've printed. Like this one here that's perfectly fit to fit these hex screwdrivers that I use all the time, or this one here that holds all my tweezers. Anyway, I have no point to make here or anything. I'm just saying that 3D printing custom storage is by far one of the best use cases for a 3D printer, and I use it all the time. And if you have a 3D printer and you don't do this, you should. Thanks for watching. I feel very threatened by this new smart home device, but also kind of intrigued because it's something I've never seen before. Let me explain while I unbox this. Okay, so this just randomly showed up at my house from Amazon, but I definitely didn't order it. Now, you might think that the brand sent it to me, but I never give out my home address to brands. I always give out a P.O. box. So that no brand should have my address, but somehow this still made its way to me. I went back and checked my emails and looked for anything similar to this brand. I even checked my Amazon orders in case I was doing some tipsy Amazon shopping and didn't realize it, but I have no idea how this thing made it to my house. Now, I haven't done any research on this at all, but I've never seen anything like it before. At first glance, you might think it's a smart lock, but it's actually not. This is a smart door handle. So it's a door handle that has a smart lock built in. Yeah, that's totally what it is. So if you wanted to put a lock on like your bedroom, maybe you have roommates and you don't want them to get in there, or maybe like your office or like any room within your house, you could swap out the door handle for this and it'll have a lock. A few things that really caught my eye about it on the packaging: it works with Apple Home, which you know we love, and it works on Thread, which is like the latest smart home ecosystem. I'll be honest, it's quite an ugly thing, but we'll install it and see how it works out. Just gonna install it on my office door here. It should be really, really simple. It looks like it takes 4 AA batteries, so I'm gonna put those in. Then it should be just a few screws. That install quite literally took me 2 minutes. It's not as ugly as I thought, but it's still not super pretty. Turns just like a normal door handle on the inside here. On the outside though, I noticed that it doesn't actually do anything when you turn it. I'm assuming that's because you gotta enter the password or whatever. It did come with these keys though. Yeah, cool. So that opens the door if you want to override it with keys. Let's see what this is all about. I assume this is like a pin pad. Let's get it all set up in Homekit. Just adding it as a device here. And it's that easy. Okay, that was really easy. Lock location, office. Cool, so we can set the code on here. I'm just gonna do this. I'll obviously change it after. Do Old Faithful, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that looks all set up now. When I turn it, it doesn't open, totally locked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hit unlock. Made a quick sound. Oh, dope, that is so cool. We also have it in our smart home now. So you see here, it is locked. I should just be able to click the lock. A little bit of latency there. There we go, and it's unlocked. I don't know, this thing's a pretty cool device. Again, kind of niche. This would be the perfect use case if you had like roommates and stuff and you wanted full control of who's accessing it when. And I'm gonna uninstall it because it's totally unnecessary for me, but kind of cool device. So I had no idea how much these things cost, but a lot cheaper than I thought they were. I also wish they sent me the black one, but they're $80. But look at this. There's another one that's normally $90, but it's on sale right now for $70, but it has like a fingerprint scanner built into it. For this price, this is actually a really dope little feature. So instead of having to like fiddle with the code or Siri or whatever, it looks like there's like a
fingerprint scanner right on the top here that'll let you in. This would be a dope feature. For a regular room, like a bedroom that you need super regular access into, I don't know if unlocking it with Siri or your phone every time is super practical. Maybe if it was like something a little bit more secure, like I don't know, an office or something that you're in every so once in a while. But what is really, really valuable is being able to control and see when people are coming and going, see if people were denied access. If you have it connected to your smart home, you can. Again, if you're worried about people accessing your space, this could be a good low cost. Anyway, that's the mystery smart door handle. That's actually kind of cool, and I have no idea where it came from. I will put a link to the fingerprint one in my bio there, just because it is surprisingly cheap, and I feel like there will be a few people that can benefit from this. Also, if you're a brand, don't think you could just send me stuff and you'll get a free little review. This is a very big one-off. Thank you for watching. If you know where this came from, let me know. I'll catch you in the next video.